Kasey Ray firing away on Nikki Valentine. Kasey Ray shades of the Great Muda, and that handspring back elbow into a bulldog takes the starch out of Nikki Valentine. Belmont knocked off the apron. Sammi Lane chased down. Kasey Ray, standing moonsault, hits it perfectly. Here's a cover. This could do it. And it's 3. Kasey Ray gets the victory. Sammi Lane grabbing the microphone from Chris Norman. Let's see what this is all about. Fans chanting loser at Nikki Valentine.
Nikki Valentine, you knew the rules. You knew the stipulation.
Rules? What stipulation?
Your tenure with the Sisterhood has ended.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Mistress Belmont driving Nikki Valentine into the canvas. It looks like Nikki Valentine is being drummed out of the core.
Nikki, I think this is a great time to meet your replacement.
Replacement? What?
Meet our new sister, Toxis.
What? Who in the heck is Toxic? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at this! Look at this woman! Oh my God! She just went through Nikki Valentine like a steamroller. I am practically speechless. This newcomer, Toxis, is a most lethal addition to this already deadly grouping. Poor Nikki Valentine laying in a heap on the canvas. Sammi Lane intimidating referee Chris Bartolo. And as Toxis just picked up Nikki Valentine, put her across her shoulders, and is taking her out like the trash.
A stunning turn of events. I can't believe what we just saw. And who is...
Castro, shut your face. Kasey Ray, Alexis Nevaeh, any girl back there who thinks she can stomp on our turf, this is your warning. And this is our ultimate weapon. This is our sister, Toxis. Nikki Valentine, you failed us, and failure is not an option for us. We wash our hands of you.
Here? Next week? Okay.
I'm standing by with former NECW Television Champion Johnny Thunder and his partner tonight, young Tim Lennox, as they get set to take on the team of the NECW Television Champion, the Masshole Mike McCarthy, and his partner, Big Beau Douglas.
You know, very ironic, Sheldon, that you're out here cutting the interview tonight with me. You, of all people, know what wearing that championship belt meant to me. And you know how it was taken from me. You know. And if it wasn't for El Loco Dorito, Jason Rumble, I would be the NECW Television Champion. It seems like the only way I can get Mike McCarthy in a ring is through a tag match. And then who do they give me? This kid.
Not exactly a ringing endorsement. Tim Lennox, what are your thoughts going into this matchup?
You know what? You might think I'm intimidated that I have to face all these guys who are more experienced and bigger than me. I'm not intimidated at all. Tonight, I'm going to prove myself and do my best.
Hey, just keep your mouth closed and follow my lead, okay, Junior? All right?
All right, Thunder and Lennox getting set for tag team action.
Welcome to Hokkaido.
There's a whole world of Asian flavor waiting for you at Hokkaido. Their menu features delicious Chinese, Japanese, and Thai favorites, along with sumptuous sushi, hot pot, and hibachi. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are karaoke nights. So for a whole world of Asian flavor and a whole lot of fun, come to Hokkaido, 1250 Osgood Street, North Andover, Mass. Like us on Facebook or call us at 978-687-9888.
I am standing by with the NECW TV, CHAMP, the Masshole Mike McCarthy, and Big Beau Douglas as they get set to take on the team of a former NECW Television Champion in Johnny Thunder and an up-and-comer in Tim Lennox.
Kevin Castro, you ever have a sliver?
What?
A splinter, a thorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well then you know how annoying it is to pull that out. You see, Johnny Thunder, that's what you have been. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Last month at the Cove, I beat you. Last month at the Cove, you walked out an LOSER, a loser. And now tonight, what do? You go and find another loser, a never was, a never will be, in one Jim Lennox.
It's Tim Lennox.
It doesn't matter if it's Tim Lennox, Jim Lennox, Don Knotts. Because I have the biggest pair of human tweezers that I could find. Tell him, Beau.
Those two got nothing on us. Beau knows that Johnny Thunder's at the end of the line. And Tim Lennox, I hope you still have that membership to the Bell Time Club, because you're going to need a lot of training to ever be on our level.
Welcome, everyone, to another big week of New England Championship Wrestling. For those of you who made it out to Beverly, Massachusetts last Saturday night for the 2014 Iron 8 Championship, thank you for your support. You witnessed one of the greatest events in the history of New England Championship Wrestling as we take a look at the NECW Television Champion, the Masshole Mike McCarthy, and his partner this week, Big Beau Douglas. Fans, what a night we had in Beverly last Saturday night. Masshole endearing himself to the ringside fans here. There is a new NECW Heavyweight Champion, and we will tell you all about that next week. What a night of action. Fans, if you were there, you know this was one of the greatest wrestling events, not only in NECW history, but maybe in New England wrestling history altogether. A phenomenal night of action. And speaking of action, we are getting set for tag team action coming up. McCarthy and Douglas versus Thunder and Lennox. We'll be back with the introductions and all the action when we continue after this.
Wrestling fans, I'm the Extreme Enforcer, Paul Richard, and if you're sitting at home thinking about I'd love to be a pro wrestler, this is the place you want to be, the Bell Time Club, Wakefield, Massachusetts. Get off the couch and let's go. If you've ever thought of being a wrestler, come down to Wakefield and they'll show you how it's done.
All right, former NECW Television Champion Johnny Thunder and young Tim Lennox on their way to the ring. And at the top of the broadcast, we saw Nikki Valentine being drummed out of the Sisterhood and the introduction of this intimidating creature, this intimidating woman who goes by the name Toxins.
I'm the rightful guy that should be wearing that title. And tonight,
Well, Johnny Thunder still looking for that NECW Television Championship, currently held by the Masshole Mike McCarthy. That title is not on the line in this tag team matchup. I don't know if Beau knows everything. He knows a lot, that's for sure. Whether he knows enough to put away Thunder and Lennox is the question. All right, let's give it over to Chris Norman with the official introductions to this tag team matchup.
The following tag team match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee is Chris Bartola. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 455 pounds, the team of Beau Douglas and the current NECW Television Champion, the Masshole,
These two have teamed many times before, Douglas and the NECW Television Champion, Mike McCarthy.
And their opponents at a total combined weight of 418 pounds, the team of Tim Lennox and Johnny Thunder.
Lennox and Thunder getting set for action. Tim Lennox, a young man who has come quite a long way in the last year. Lennox is one that a lot of people here in New England Championship Wrestling think is going to be a standout in the years to come. This will be a great test for him, certainly a great learning experience, as referee Chris Bartolo gets the contestants set. It'll be McCarthy starting for his team, and Lennox starting for his. Here goes the bell, and we are underway. McCarthy arguing with those young ringside fans. That's not going to win him any points. But then again, that's why they call him the Masshole. Fans, your next opportunity to see New England Championship Wrestling live will be Friday night, June 13th, as New England Championship Wrestling comes for the first time to Everett, Massachusetts, at the Everett Rec Center for our blazing summer kickoff and fan appreciation night. We'll have more details on that coming up later in this broadcast. As Thunder was tagged in by Tim Lennox, and now Beau Douglas is in for his team. Beau Douglas with a big height and weight advantage over Johnny Thunder. Thunder, of course, a former NECW Television Champion, having held that title for nearly a year. Collar and elbow tie-up. Neither man really getting an advantage in that situation. By the way, for those of you who missed this past Saturday night's Iron 8 Championship, we will have news in the coming weeks on a special DVD release of that event. Which DVD that NECW has put out in quite some time. As Douglas sends Thunder into the corner. The power of Beau Douglas getting the better of Johnny Thunder on that exchange. Beau Douglas, a veteran campaigner, as you all know. So is Thunder. Douglas now trying to break the waist lock applied by Thunder. He reverses on him. Johnny Thunder with that low center of gravity. Locks Beau Douglas in the side headlock and cranks it up. Johnny Thunder trying to get himself back in title contention. And a victory in this matchup would be a step in the right direction. Once again, no title on the line in this matchup. Thunder goes for the shoulder tackle on Douglas and doesn't get very far. And once again, Thunder goes underneath. and hits Douglas with an arm drag. Douglas getting caught by Thunder. Douglas now back up to his feet. Thumb to the eye. A veteran tactic, not exactly a clean one, but in comes McCarthy. Oh, Thunder caught him. Thunder played a little possum there as McCarthy charged in, and Thunder caught him in an arm drag. Thunder working on the arm and shoulder as he cranks up the Masshole Mike McCarthy, the NECW Television Champion. Trip out by Thunder as he pounds away on McCarthy. Referee Chris Bartolo telling him to break it. Thunder winds him up, and Lennox tags in. Lennox with a double axe handle right across that shoulder. And Lennox with a big forearm backs up the NECW Television Champion. McCarthy whipped to the opposite side. Here comes Lennox, and he eats an elbow. Lennox charges in again and eats a boot. McCarthy was quick. Drop kick by McCarthy. Man, what a drop kick by McCarthy as he sends Tim Lennox into the wrong part of town, and here comes Beau Douglas. Douglas drives his shoulder into the midsection of Lennox. Snap mirrors him out of the corner, hangs onto the hair, and clamps on a reverse chin lock. Fans, there are new tag team champions in New England Championship Wrestling. The End, managed by Mr. Tony Ulysses, are the new NECW Tag Team Champions. How they won those titles, or how they didn't win those titles. Oh man, Beau Douglas just took a handful of hair off of Tim Lennox. How those titles changed hands is the subject of a great deal of controversy, and we will tell you more about that in weeks to come. McCarthy now did not tag in, but attacks Lennox nonetheless. Referee Chris Bartolo distracted by Johnny Thunder momentarily. Lennox trying to fight his way out. Off the ropes goes Lennox, and McCarthy doubles him up. Big knee to the midsection. Folds up, young Tim Lennox. Douglas tags in now. What a great action tag team matchup this week here on New England Championship Wrestling. Great continuity on the part of Beau Douglas and the NECW Television Champion, Mike McCarthy. Off the ropes goes Lennox. And a drop kick with an assist. Oh my goodness! What a maneuver by Beau Douglas and Mike McCarthy. And only two. Lennox still had enough starch to kick out. McCarthy goes for the cover, only gets two. Lennox now ducks the clothesline. Charges in, but McCarthy has a waist lock and drills him with a belly-to-belly suplex. Big move by McCarthy. Johnny Thunder trying to coach young Tim Lennox. This young man is getting outmaneuvered by McCarthy and Douglas. Clubbing blow across the back as Thunder tries to get involved here. Off the ropes goes Lennox. And Douglas with a big clothesline. He just drilled him. Here's a cover. This could do it here. Only two. Man, did Beau Douglas ever drill young Tim Lennox. And now the NECW Television Champion Mike McCarthy tags in. McCarthy measures his man and delivers a big kick to the rib cage. McCarthy in control on Lennox. Lennox reverses the Irish whip. McCarthy off the ropes. Oh man! Lennox ducked down, but McCarthy jumped up and just kicked him right in the back. Here's a cover, and only one in the ropes is young Tim Lennox. What an athlete Mike McCarthy is. You may not like his tactics, but the Masshole Mike McCarthy is the NECW Television Champion for a reason, as Beau Douglas gets his licks in. Blatant choke on the ropes, but the referee doesn't see it. Johnny Thunder trying to get involved, but only making matters worse for young Tim Lennox. McCarthy now setting up Lennox once again. As Lennox gets pounded down. Once again, McCarthy in control of Tim Lennox. The NECW Television Champion setting him up right here. What's this maneuver? Submission maneuver right here. As Douglas helps out. The hold is broken. I believe referee Chris Bartolo saw it. But the starch taken out of young Tim Lennox right there. Douglas tagged in. Douglas on Tim Lennox. Johnny Thunder complaining on the outside. Lennox rolls through. Nice work by Tim Lennox, and a spinning wheel kick sends Douglas down to the canvas, but can Tim Lennox pull himself together enough to make the tag? Both men down, referee Chris Bartolo counting. Douglas getting up to his feet, makes the tag to McCarthy, and McCarthy cuts off Thunder. Oh, Thunder gets into the act here. Thunder not the legal man, but Thunder going to town on McCarthy and Douglas. Thunder sends Douglas to the outside. McCarthy now charges in and gets filled with a thunderstruck. Thunder goes, come on, kid, lay into him. Tim Lennox now going upstairs. Thunder has McCarthy stunned. Lennox setting himself, but nobody home. Lennox took too long. McCarthy now trying to set him up for the CTFO. Beau Douglas now adding a little insult to injury, and Lennox taps. It's all over. Referee calls for the submission. Let's get the official word now from Chris Norman.
In your winner tonight by submission, the team of Beau Douglas and the current NECW Television Champion, the Masshole,
McCarthy and Douglas victorious this week here on New England Championship Wrestling. Inexperience of young Tim Lennox was the difference maker in this matchup.
Beau knows the Masshole.
Well, Beau certainly does know the Masshole, that is for sure. And once again, the team of McCarthy and Douglas are victorious as they celebrate their victory at ringside this week here on New England Championship Wrestling. Well, that is the result. Douglas and McCarthy are winners this week, and here you see Johnny Thunder and Tim Lennox. Tim Lennox apologizing to Johnny Thunder. Nice applause there for young Tim Lennox. Thunder shakes his hand. Oh, wait a minute! Thunderstruck! You gotta be kidding me! That was totally uncalled for. Johnny Thunder laying out this young man, Tim Lennox, a very earnest young man. That situation totally uncalled for. Certainly this match somewhat of a setback for the former NECW Television Champion. But you can bet we haven't heard the last of Johnny Thunder. And I'm just shocked that Thunder would take his frustrations out on Tim Lennox. I will get post-match comments from Johnny Thunder and demand that he explain himself. That will be coming up in just a little bit, but right now, let's take you to a live event update. Stay with us, folks. There's more New England Championship Wrestling just ahead when we continue after this. New England Championship Wrestling returns live Friday night, June 13th at the Everett Rec Center, 47 Elm Street, Everett, Mass. with an 8 p.m. bell time. It's a special fan appreciation night and Blazing Summer Tour kickoff. Signed to appear, the Canadian sensation Jeremy Prophet, the 7-foot giant Pharaoh, new NECW Tag Team Champions, The End, the one-man lynch mob Jack Maverick, Toto Loco, Kasey Ray, Brad Hollister, the one-man thrill ride Jimmy Preston, and much more to be announced. All tickets for this event are just $10 in advance. Tickets on sale now, online at NECW.TV or call 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling as we kick off a blazing summer with a special fan appreciation night, Friday night, June 13th at the Rec Center in Everett. The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too. Totally despicable what we just saw. Johnny Thunder, come on. You got to be kidding.
First of all, shut up. I am sick and tired of being the nice guy and always coming up a little bit short. I used to think that nice guys finish last. And you know what? I'm beginning to feel that way again.